Hey guys, motivation is really an important part of like fitness training, because the fact of the matter is it's not what you know, it's what you do. And if you're not motivated, you don't do anything. You don't stick to your diet, you don't work out. So because of that, I'm going to show some of the things that I have on like my personal vision board, some quotes or some thoughts or some concepts that have helped me out. And this is going to be the first one that I'm going to talk about. Now, for the people who don't recognize it, okay, this came from the TV show Arrow. I think it was the end of season 2, okay? And the thing is, Arrow is like a superhero guy who doesn't want to hurt anybody, doesn't want to kill people. And there are a whole bunch of like extremely strong, immortal monsters running through his city, and he's like, no, we're not going to kill them. And like a friend of a friend brought over a whole bunch of like assassins from the Middle East, or from the Orient, Asia, wherever. And it's like, yeah, we'll help you kill all these monsters. I was like, no, these people cannot be killed. We cannot kill them. And at one point she said that. She's like, your hesitance to do what is necessary is the reason why your city burns, okay? And this really struck home with me, okay? Because a lot of people, will look at some of the things that I'm doing, that I'm accomplishing, and they'll be like, wow, it's like, that I did something, okay? But all I really did was what was necessary to succeed, okay? Whether I liked it or not, whether I wanted to or not, if I want XYZ, I have to take the steps that are going to get me to XYZ. Another thing is, every time I failed at something, and everybody fails, I've done it myself, it's usually because I did not do what's necessary. And most of the time what you have to do to get the results you want. But even if you don't know what you have to do, you still, okay, what do I have to do? I have to figure out what to do to get the results I want, okay? So it's basically what it comes down to is, if you want something, you can get it, okay? You just have to be willing to do whatever it takes. Now, where does this apply to fitness? Okay, I do, and I still do, whether I'm cutting, whether I'm bulking, whether I'm maintaining, whether I'm on vacation, I cannot not do really hardcore body weight interval training, okay? Like HIIT training, high intensity interval training, but where I'm actually using my body weight, not where I'm just like running in place or something like that, okay? And a lot of times people will go ahead and they'll see what I'm doing. They're like, oh, that guy looks like he's in pretty good shape. Like, from what I'm doing, the ability to perform athletically, that guy looks like he's in pretty good shape because of like the way I, my appearance, and so sometimes like I'll be standing around, I'll see somebody come over and he'll try to do like a few burpees. And then he'll only do like a few, and then he'll leave. It's like, yeah, I just wanted to warm up. They don't say it, but it's like, the idea is like, oh yeah, just tried a couple burpees and, and that's it. Or they'll go ahead and they'll jump rope for a little bit, and then they'll just leave. Okay? Well, I don't do that. Okay? When I jump rope, like right now, I'm jumping rope twice a week. When I jump rope, I do intervals, okay? So I'll do like time on, then I'll take a short break, time on, take a short break, set it with a timer so I know exactly when to start, when to stop, when to take my breaks. I end up doing like 20 minutes of actual work inside of just short of 30 minutes of the time, including the intervals, like the breaks, okay? I am an absolutely disgusting, sweaty, sloppy smelling mess when I'm done, okay? But that's what it takes. That's what it takes to get me to build up the endurance that I want to have. That's what it takes to get me to the level of health, now that I'm in my middle age, that I want to have. That's what it takes to get me to burn calories, to lose fat, okay? And if that's what it takes, I am not going to hesitate to do that. Other people, okay, are hesitant to do what's necessary. And that's the reason why their cities are burning. That's the reason why they can't lose weight. That's the reason why they can't build muscle. That's the reason why they can't graduate from high school or college. That's the reason why they can't get out of debt. That's the reason why they can't stop drinking or smoking or whatever their problem is. Because they're not willing to do what is necessary, okay? But I am. And like I said, I'm not perfect. I screw up a lot of things. And it usually was because I wasn't willing to do what it takes. You know, somebody else will go ahead and do a couple burpees and then leave and be like, screw this. Okay? I do like a set of 10 burpees, take a 30-second break, and I do that 12 times. And that's at the end of all the other plyometrics I've been doing. Okay? And yeah, it's killer, okay? But I actually enjoy it because I know I'm making progress. I know I'm getting in shape. It's getting easier than it was when I first started doing it, okay? I am willing to do what it takes, and that's the reason why my city is not burning in terms of, you know, my appearance, my health, my fitness, my athletic ability. Well, I remember one time I was like, I used to work out at this, you know, it was a World Gym, okay? And they had this little powerlifting room. So I was going ahead and I was just off in this room because they had no floor space in the gym. And I was doing my plyometrics. And plyometrics were like, I do 10 reps of an upper body plyometric, take a 30-second break, do a lower body plyometric. I do this for like a very extended period of time, okay? And I remember I was like just sitting there, just like huffing and puffing and sweat pouring everywhere, just, you know, watching the timer count down on my iPhone for 30 seconds, like, oh my God, it's gonna start again. You know, there were two guys, I was like almost 40, okay? I was like 39 3/4 when this happened. And there were a couple of kids in there, like, you know, high school, college kids. And one of them was like, man, fuck that. You know, doing plyos and then, you know, 30-second break and then just keep on going like that. And the other one's like, yeah, man, crazy. So it's like, okay, well, they're not obviously not willing to do whatever it takes, but they're also obviously not getting the results. They go to the gym all the time. They don't do what's necessary. And because of that, they don't really look like they go to the gym. I mean, hell, I can understand if you say, listen, working out's not my thing. I don't care if I'm in shape, if I'm healthy, if I look good, if I'm strong, if I can defend myself, whatever. I don't care about all that stuff because the gym's not my thing. Fine, but these guys go to the gym and they still don't really, like, they go to the gym but they don't work out, okay? And that's, like I said, just like burn this into your brain, okay? Your hesitance to do what is necessary is the reason why your city burns. Every time you fail at something, it's because you didn't really try. Every time you succeed at something, it's because you did whatever it takes to get the result that you wanted.